On March 15, 2025, two scientists from Italy revealed some secrets about the Giza pyramids at a conference that have been buried for thousands of years. They've discovered a massive network of tube-like shafts beneath the pyramids that leads to chambers as big as 2 football fields. This shocking claim has taken the internet by storm. People who thought the pyramids were just tombs for pharaohs are now reconsidering everything, as this complex network of shafts goes down 2 kilometers, hinting at a whole new purpose for the pyramids. But these claims, how much of this is really true? Were the pyramids just tombs for ancient Egyptian pharaohs? Or was there something about them that goes beyond our understanding? Welcome back. Ladies and gentlemen, the Sahara Desert has this silent spot where time seems to stand still. 3 majestic stone mountains have been standing quietly for thousands of years. Neither storms affect them, nor can the quick passage of time change anything about them. The famous pyramids of Giza, Khufu, Khafre, and Menkaure still hold the biggest secrets of human history and remain silent to this day. Just think about it. These pyramids are built with stones that weigh as much as a bulldozer or a fully loaded 20-foot cargo container. And there are a whopping 2.3 million of them used to make just one pyramid, all without any cranes. The Giza pyramids aren't just a symbol of Egypt. They're also a 4,500-year-old mystery that scientists, archaeologists, and historians are still trying to figure out. So far, all the discoveries made inside the pyramids show that they were created for ancient Egyptian pharaohs. There were tombs, but were they just tombs? That question remains unanswered to this day. There are 3 big pyramids in Giza. The largest is called Khufu, or the Great Pyramid of Giza. Next is Khafre, and then there's the Pyramid of Menkaure. But what's the reason we refer to them as the tombs of ancient Egyptian kings? Well, all 3 of these pyramids have burial chambers. It's a room where someone is buried. Inside the burial chambers of the Khufu and Khafre pyramids, they found sarcophagi, but there was no one inside them. So why was it thought that there used to be a mummy there? We got a hint from the smallest pyramid. During an expedition in 1837, a mummy was found here, but with a twist. Inside the burial chamber, there was really a mummy in the sarcophagus. However, when that sarcophagus was sent to Britain for further research by ship, the ship sank on the way, and the mummy's sarcophagus is still lost somewhere in the ocean. That's why archaeologists have been led to believe that there might have been a sarcophagus in the first 2 pyramids as well. Mom used to say they were probably taken by bandits hungry for treasure. But if these 3 pyramids were just tombs, why are there so many secrets hidden inside them? What was the need to leave behind so many mysteries? Some folks say it was the work of aliens from space, while others believe they were part of an ancient energy grid scattered around the world. It's not just the size of these pyramids that's puzzling. Their alignment adds to the mystery too. The pyramids of Giza, which are thousands of years old, are just mind-blowing. It's perfectly aligned with the exact cardinal directions: north, south, east, and west. The alignment is so spot-on that even today's GPS systems would be impressed. Was this just a coincidence? Or is it the work of some secret knowledge or an advanced civilization? For the last 150 years, modern science has been baffled by the secrets of the pyramid structures. But the real mystery might just be hidden below them. On March 15, 2025, 2 scientists from France and Italy claimed that, with the help of radar, they discovered something beneath the pyramids. They've uncovered a really complex structure. It's called a synthetic aperture radar, or SAR for short. Using this technology, they've found a 2-kilometer-long underground structure beneath the Khafre pyramid, which might extend under all 3 pyramids. They say there are 8 shafts detected beneath the Khafra pyramid that go down about 650 meters, and there's a spiral staircase around each vertical shaft. The most surprising thing is that there are 2 very large chambers below these shafts. They're massive, about the size of 2 football fields. While it was previously thought that the pyramids were just tombs for pharaohs, these scientists' claims have sparked a new debate in the history world. Could it be that the pyramids actually had a different purpose? Back in 1905, the famous inventor Nikola Tesla suggested that the pyramids were built to harness the Earth's internal energy, and he was also working on a project to focus on wireless energy transmission. But that project never got finished. Before it even happened, they mysteriously died. And now, this so-called new discovery has given another shot at reviving Nikola Tesla's theory. But the question here is, if such a discovery has been made, what's the proof? How did they detect underground structures with just a radar? Especially that radar which was deployed in a satellite 400 kilometers above the ground. To make it simple, let's take a regular radar as an example. A normal radar transmits signals downwards. They collide with different objects and then bounce back to the radar. The signals that come back quickly indicate that they hit something high up, while signals reflecting from deeper ground take longer to return. This way, you can figure out the shapes of different objects and their distances. But the problem is that these signals can't penetrate hard materials like stone, and they can only go a few feet into the ground. So how did they manage to see 2 kilometers down to the pyramids? How are structures detected? Scientists Corrado Malinka and Filippo Bainti say they've used the Earth's vibrations as signals captured by synthetic aperture radar. Our Earth constantly produces subtle vibrations, which can be caused by strong winds, traffic in the city, or in Cairo's case, the flow of the Nile River. These tiny vibrations are known as micro-movements, which move through different parts of the ground and create a unique signal. An empty box sounds different when you tap on it compared to a filled one. Similarly, the vibrations from cavities underground are different from those in solid areas. They claim that using a satellite, they captured a lot of images of the pyramid at different times and analyzed its vibrations with a computer. The software used those vibration patterns to estimate what shapes might be at which depths underground. Here's a 3D image that gives just an idea that there are 8 shafts beneath the pyramid, and at the bottom there are 2 really big hollow chambers. But we can't say for sure what they actually look like or if they're even under the pyramids. We'd need to do some excavating for that. To prove these claims true, Corrado Malinka and Filippo Baidi have requested permission to excavate under the pyramids, but the Egyptian government isn't going to allow that. The scientific community has dismissed Corrado Malinka and Filippo Baidi's claims. Even Egypt's famous archaeologist Zahi Hawass has spoken up about it. These claims are just for fame with no real truth behind them. The scientific community says, if this technology can tell us about the world under the pyramids, then why not test it there first, where we know what's actually down there? That would give us a reason to trust this technology. There's no doubt that the Giza pyramids have amazed humanity for thousands of years. Every time we try to solve one mystery here, another challenge pops up. It stands tall. From their geometric shape to their perfect alignment with true north, the Giza pyramids are filled with countless mysteries. For example, the geographic coordinate of the Great Pyramid of Giza is 29.9792458 degrees north. And incredibly, the speed of light is 299,792,458 meters per second. How can these two numbers be exactly the same? What are the odds of such a huge coincidence? It's not just the speed of light. There are also exact mathematical references related to the shape of the pyramid and the golden ratio. One side of the base of the pyramid is 230.4 meters long. If you have that, you get 115.2 meters, and the height of any side slope is 186.4 meters. If you calculate the ratio of these two, 186.4 divided by 115.2, you get 1.618. Interestingly, if you check this number on Google, you'll find its value is equal to 5, which is known as the golden ratio. This golden ratio is a number that appears repeatedly in nature. It can be found in things like flower petals, seashells, and even human faces. The concept of the golden ratio was first introduced by a Greek mathematician. Euclid defined it around 2,300 years ago. Back then, it was called the divine proportion. Later on, it was used repeatedly in art, nature, and architecture. Today, we call it the golden ratio. So, was it just a coincidence that the value of the golden ratio was used 4,500 years ago? Along with all these facts, if the Italian scientists' discovery about underground structures turns out to be true, it means our understanding of the pyramids has been completely wrong. Maybe those who built these stone giants above ground? They've hidden a lot of secrets underground too. What do you think about that? Let me know in the comments. I hope you'll like and share this video. Catch you in the next awesome video.